We just chill and draw and all the good stuff. Oh, here's some nice stuff. Oh my.
Open your minds to the light. Your wind.
Well, that was decent. Well, I guess we could like go for
True arcane magic.
yeah, here you go, man.
The victory.
Here you can go, here is your spell. Here's your spell, man. Don't you worry about that stuff, oh my. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Have you ever seen or even thought of the combo? Oh my, bro. Who else would try it if not me, right? I'm showing it one time. That is how you win games right now. How you doing there? This dude will have nightmares today. That was not even close, right? Top 100. Oh, today we're playing this deck, which is a new edition of a Spell Mage, with a kind of like a new card out there added with Supernova. I was actually thinking about like trying Supernova in a Spell Mage. Overall, you can get it from a manufacturer error. It's kind of like discounted, right? And you can fill your hand basically with all of the damaging spells, and that is something that you want as a Spell Mage overall. There is a Burndown, obviously, for you to cycle through the deck a little faster. But the idea of a deck didn't change so far. You have like all those strong spells. The benefit from you having just like 0 minions in your deck, and you might just like kill an opponent and mill them out like with all of those elemental companions, or maybe even like with a Supernova, as it is like an extra win conditions right now, right? Before there is a Stargazing, and that can actually draw you a Lightshow. You can do a lot of damage with that one too. So overall the deck was strong before, but at some point it fell short because there were a lot of tempo-oriented decks on the ladder. But as far as it is right now, when I played some other classes like a DK or something like this, I even removed some kind of like board clears because people don't really want to get on the board to fight for a board. A lot of the times there is like, you know, an ODK deck that tries to actually, you know, hit you hard, and they don't really care about their boards. They just like, you know, cycle through the deck, try to find their win conditions and all of that good stuff. So overall I think this deck might just like have a shot, and a Supernova twist might just like do something crazy for it. Well, it depends, right? But as far as it is, we have to try it. And you know, before we start, I want to thank all the sponsors right there who actually support the channel, support me on YouTube, support me on Twitch. Hit the follow button, and but not only the follow buttons, they actually like helped out with a coin, right? So, you know, guys, thank you all, and you guys are awesome, and you know, let's jump right in. Against the Death Knight, okay. Well, they have some kind of like health gain, right? And they actually can get on the board a lot of the times. Malfunction is probably something that I want to keep to clear the board early. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if this Spell Mage can actually do something right now in the current meta. I'm kind of like curious. Testing the waters here, testing the waters, you know? I kind of like want to understand if there is like any deck that can actually run a Supernova successfully so far. But we'll see how it is. Amateur, so it's kind of like control stuff, okay. Some kind of like a control stuff. Well, we can go for an elemental. For a 4/4 potentially, if you're lucky enough. We might be not, right? Let's go with the Burndown. I think we'll find a way to actually play all those 3 cards. Oh my god. Supernova from Burndown is kind of like a waste though. And it's pretty impossible for me to actually play that down. Oh, we need something like a keyboard, I would say, right? Something like a keyboard. Should be okay. We can do a rewind, we can do Lightshow. Well, Lightshow is not something like really good though. Hit wave into a pin. How about that? Not too much, not too bad, right? Don't really like a Malfunction here. Rewind might just like give me a hit wait now to damage him, like to damage the whole board if we need that. More and 4, okay, more and 4. Oh, Sashi can. Oh my, and a hit wave. Well, that's fine. Okay, let's go. But these 3 cards will be like, you know, annihilated. We have to play at least like a Lightshow on the robot next turn, right? Oh, it's gone already. Fine. Have another Burndown though. Our win count here is just like to get a Supernova at some point, right? And that might just like win us a game out of it, just like with 1 card. We need Manufacturer, we need like a lot of good stuff overall. About the Supernova in our hand. Oh, we need to empty our hand here a little, right? Rewind for Malfunction. I think I kind of like want to draw. There's a Molten Rune for us, Reverberations, and Infinitize. Okay. Let's go with an Infinitize. Seems that might be fine. And the Lightshow for us, okay. That's fine. Might just be lucky enough to get a Stargazing into a Lightshow, right? Reverb, Molten Rune. Well, we kind of like need to play a Molten Rune before, and a Reverb probably at some point. Like depends on what he plays out, right? And Bob's a part and probably goes for kind of like 3 drops or a draw, right? Yeah, draw and a copies. Okay. And draw and a copy. So what do we have here? Lightshow, Elemental Companion for us to do some stuff. Void Scripture. Void Scripture is kind of like okay. And kind of like a Molten Rune into a +3 here. So I guess we are doing that. Spot the difference. Spot the difference is kind of like okay. Okay. So what do we do here? I kind of like want a Molten Rune. To here. I can do a Reverb. I can do a Reverb. And a Lightshow. I guess that is a little better. I guess that is a little better like this. Oh, that was hard. Oh my. And to his face. See, I still need to actually get rid of that stuff. Supernova will go out at some point. As I said, like Supernova by itself might just like win a game out of it, you know? Crop Predation. Where's that card? How is it in your deck though? Well, he probably runs like what? A Geyser or something like this. How is it called? Oh, so that is a... Feels like a Highlander, right? Feels like a Highlander. With a weird card choices like this. With the weird card choices like this, right? Can do Cosmic Keyboard. Cosmic Keyboard. I guess we have to prepare that for Supernova. Okay, let's do that. Well, we're kind of like that here, right? Deals 3 damage to all other minions. Well, we're kind of like that here. Minus now.
This one's yours.
Need a better start, I guess. Need a little better start. A DK was a weird card choices like this, was able to actually hit our face each time without us being on the board and clearance and so forth. Spots a difference. Maybe spots the difference is kind of like an okay actually addition here, but usually it like means that people can actually like use some cards to actually annihilate something on the board and lifesteal overall. I'm not sure. Not sure if spots the difference actually, you know, something to be considered in fading here. It's kind of like a weak card considering like what people play out these days. Even for example, like even a hand buff right now, right there, might just like, you know, might just like not even feel a thing when you play something like this. A couple of Stargazings and a Cosmic Keyboard, and we can kind of get on the board early enough, you know, by the way. Well, I guess, we want to keep a coin for Stargazing to be played out on like turn 1, turn 4. Mine Cannon is already... well, that's a weird choice. What is a Dag though? That is not a hunt buff. That is not a hunt buff. What is that? I would put my Mind Casualties only in kind of like a Highlander deck, right? I'll not put it in something like... oh, a Flood. A Flood, okay. Flood guy. What do we want against the Flood? I guess we want these to happen for now. Next turn is probably a Stargazing into like whatever we get out of it. Posing, okay. Posing is okay. Okay, I'm gonna Stargazing it is. Animal function for us. A full board clearing. The only problem for us is that there will be audio bot zone. And that it doesn't work like we wanted it to, right? Well, we have another Stargazing for us to get another Lightshow or something, maybe Malfunction too. All of the good stuff. Well, we will be able to probably clear a couple of boards here and there. Monster from battle. Well, we need some, like, get another board clear against a Flood, like, meh. Have to find a way, right? Because they might just like find something to push you for some damage. So, Infinitize doesn't help. Rewind. Oh, come on, bro. Fine. Fine. Well, I guess we have something to respond. Maybe a rewind was not like that, but overall.
Reporting for duty.
Moogie down, okay. Well, Malfunction almost clears here again, right? Can do an Elemental Companion by the way. Try to go for something like a discount or whatever that is. Might not be able to actually clear. Okay, let's go. Okay, Malfunction clears. That is fine. We can do 4 damage into his face so far. Do I want that though? I guess not. I think he'll have like giants or some kind of like, you know, huge guys overall to fight for the board. Because he's deck oriented on that stuff. I guess I will need a flame here. Flame Geyser. Will it be able to actually clear the board each time? That is a question, you know? That is kind of like a question here. Heat wave for us. I guess that's a void scripture first, right? Supernova for us for next turn. Or Cry Preservation. For us to escalate a little. I can draw, by the way. No, not really. It's 5 mana. Cry Preservation for free. Might just like hit a pace, right? Okay, let's go. 25% chance here. Didn't happen for us. A couple of coins, which is decent. Okay, let's clear the board this way, and let's see what's up. Might just like get a sap all right from second cry preservation here. Just modding beam, okay. I might just like run out of board clears here. Might just run out of board clears. And we're kind of like low. You might just like have some kind of like buffs out there, right? Do you go for Burndown to get like what, Rewind, Primordial Glyph, and Malfunction? All those like kind of like decent. I guess I only want to get on the board a little, just a little, right? This can help, but not too much. Okay, let's get on the board. I think this is like the best choice for us so far. Okay. And okay. Let's try to go for an amount of companion. Maybe that is what I was hoping for. Let's get a couple of points here. Flame strike is decent. This is okay. And have to go for his here. I might just like, you know, kill him next turn if he's not careful enough. If he doesn't find a lethal in this exact spot, right? Like he might just like mine. Leroy plus a Nora solves things, you know? I guess he considers cheese, so he doesn't like have it. Flame Strike is an awesome card for us to clear, by the way. There's a Nora, okay. That's a clear for a 4-drop here, okay. Pretty good. That's pretty good. So we should be able to clear. If the 4-drop that he got like is not that strong, we might just like be okay here. I guess. He'll probably go for 5 damage into the face. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's see what he plays out, right? And Ghost Face, as I saw it, right? Remove the 1/1 here. Now let's go with something like this. I guess this guy is kind of like fine here. We need to clear everything, right? We need to clear everything zone. Have one more turn for a manufacturer in order to kill him off next turn. We'll kind of like have a lethal potentially here. It depends, right? Have a Primordial Glyph, have Infinitize for extra damage. We have like overall 8 damage, 10 damage on the board. We just like need 6 damage, you know, out of it. We have a Supernova potentially for the next turn too. That is like a possibility for us. But you know, we'll see what happens. It's interesting that someone is actually playing a Flood. Well, I guess on a road for Legend, Flood is kind of okay. It draws a couple of minions. That's weird though. That's a little weird. Well, I guess his hand is kind of like garbage, right? Oh my. That is a strong move. That is a strong move, by the way. We need some. Well, we have a board clear like by itself, like on the board, right? On the board there is a board clear. So what do we do here? I guess we just chill and draw and all the good stuff. Oh, here's some nice stuff. Oh my.
Open your minds to the light.
Well, that was decent. You know, that was something unexpected, I would say. Well, that is how when this deck performed well, you know, there was a flawed paladin at that point. There was a flawed paladin in the meta overall, and it did kind of like okay against that. It was, as far as I remember, like the statistics, the Spell Mage was a little worse performing on a ladder at that point than a Flood Paladin, because a Flood Paladin is just like faster, and just like you might not find all those board clears, and a Flood Paladin will just like, you know, annihilate you till that point if you don't really have all those board clears and like just like not lucky enough to get on the board at some point. I'm kind of like Stargazing in my head. Guess another Death Knight. Well, as I said, a Death Knight these days gains a lot of health, has a lot of board presence, and all of those, like, you actually have to clear all of those. Because those guys are kind of like annoying, though. I don't think I actually lost with recent editions of the DK any time against against spell mages, right? There was like zero times from I actually lost that stuff to the spell mages. Burndown. I guess a Burndown is not like good enough for us to play early, because we have like only two turns for us to play that stuff. Playing Geyser and a Rewind, I guess it's kind of like okay. Maybe not. Maybe it's a ping. I don't know. Maybe there's a minion on the board just like to get some presence. I guess that is a little better. Guard Absorber, okay. Rewind for 2 damage to everything. Stargazing is a decent stuff. Is some decent stuff overall. We can do a Flame Gazer here, not go for a hit wave, by the way. Just like to get a 1-2 on the board. To do something, you know. To do something. How about that? Malfunction is kind of like a waste here, I would say. Because he will have a cheese and will need to actually, you know, clear the board here. I guess our Rewind is decent enough. Maybe it's a hit wave, just like to hit him for a while. I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine this way. We hit him for 5. We just like need to actually do some damage here, I guess. A couple of drag handlers, okay. A couple of those. Well, I guess that's a Stargazing too. Whatever we get is kind of like decent. There's a Malfunction, okay. As I said, unfortunately it doesn't work this way. It doesn't like trigger all those death styles and stuff before you actually do it the second time. Maybe that was actually the case why this deck went up with the meta so forth. But as I said, like we're trying to test the waters here with the Supernova. Trying to test the waters here with the Supernova zone and a Rewind. Well, we can do a voice creature here. I guess that's fine. There's a hit wave for us for a while. Okay. Okay, decent enough. That's board clear, I would say. Let's go. Now we are kind of like okay playing a Burndown next turn, right? He has a full hand, bro. He has a full hand. All of his cards was kind of like a weak minions that I still have to clear. And he drew each time, right? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. A mental companion for us. I guess we're going for kind of like a Primordial Glyph, yeah. Sunset Volley, oh my. That's a consideration, I would say. Heat Wave is, you know, decent and all, but Sunset Volley might just like win us a game. Summoning Ward, oh my. I guess we're more. I kind of like want that. Kind of like one that though. I guess I want to rewind before. Or Stargazing. Okay, let's see. Next turn is probably like a Sunset Wally plus something. And we kind of like hope to high roll here. You had a coin. Why? Oh, well, he probably wants a Ziliax next turn, like potentially, right? So I guess the Sunset Wally is not like this good. Oh no, he just like plays the coin this way. Well, that's weird. Well, that's weird. But you know, that's his choices. Okay, let's see what is up here. Not too flashy, but I take it, right? Not too flashy, but I take it. 612 would be like the best card here, right? 612 town that clears a board. That would be like awesome. But didn't happen so far for us. Even a 6-7 alarm bot or whatever that is, kind of that summons another 6-7 is kind of like better, because that is like the most amount of like stats overall. And 4-6 is like the worst amount of stats so far, unfortunately. Another supernova for us. Well, we can get lucky and might just like not. How about that? Like, what saves us here? What saves us? Hit wave 1 plus a malfunction, right? Well, we don't really have a malfunction. Hit wave plus.
How curious.
Well, not too many things actually save us here. Plus a Lightshow maybe. Hit wave, Lightshow. Well, it might be alive, but it's like. I guess a supernova is more random. Sunset Wally like by itself, it just like doesn't save us, and there is no like, okay, we should probably just like go with this and hope. Nah, nothing happened for us here. Nothing flashy happened for us here. Well, we can do a reverberation for a straight string. It's kind of like something. Let's do something like this. Can kind of like heal them. We just like need to remove a couple more. I don't know. Yeah.
This one's yours.
Nope. Spot the difference here wouldn't be something that we that can actually do anything, right? It feels like spot the difference is kind of like a weak choice. There are like much better cards that can actually provide you a better win con. But at some point, like an early spot the difference might just like do the trick. Maybe that is the case. Maybe we should try that at some point. I'm not sure. I guess it's like if the deck cannot like win by itself, a spot the difference will not change things. Spot the difference might be like a substitute for something like a rewind, I guess, right? Well, rewind actually played out pretty good so far for us. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Supernova. Well, we went for a mid-range, like kind of. Hold on. Well, function is probably really bad against like a rogue. Overall, let's try to find a cosmic keyboard. So. The whole point is that it's like a rewind can get you a lot of board clears and all of that good stuff. It's kind of like flexible. Supernova by itself can give you a win con if you draw it from a manufacturing error, and you're able to play it early enough for you to actually do that on turn 6. After you play a manufacturing error, you do it on turn 6. You get like one spell. You don't really mill a card, so you play like whatever spell is out there from a supernova on turn 6, and you're kind of like, okay. The whole idea is pretty decent, but it feels like it's hard to actually, pull that off. But we'll see. As far as it is, like, I kind of like seeing that all the cards that we chose are there in the deck is kind of like the best we could do. Maybe an Infinitize, I'm not sure. Maybe Infinitize is too slow. Again, it's a flexible card that actually gives us something, right? It actually gives us some kind of like win conditions, extra ones. And before, when I played a spell mage at some point, Infinitize won me so many games though. Just for us to be able to find all those responses as a last resort. With an Infinitize was kind of like something that changed the gameplay for me at that point. Moonstone Mauler, okay. So what do we do here? I guess an elemental companion is kind of like decent, right? To get on the board. We hope for a 4/4, obviously, probably. For him to be forced to actually play play something like a breakdance, right? Nah, not lucky enough. But that's fine. Has to kill it anyway. Had to kill it anyway. Is there a oracle already for a coin to draw a couple of spells? Well, he tries to probably pull off a couple of asteroids already. If that is possible for him not to actually waste a T2 here on the board. I guess. Shadow Step for another one, tries to still like get an asteroids out again, I guess. Bro, if you want to do that, you actually have to commit. You actually have to commit. I would say.
How enigmatic.
Geoshift. Backstab, okay. Well, we have another cosmic keyboard. Always have a Stargazing plus a rewind, right? If we're unlucky enough to get a Lightshow out of it. Now let's try. Oh my. Oh. How many was there? Like 2 Malfunctions, 2 Primordial Glyphs, 1 Rewind, and just 2 Lightshows. It was 2 out of 7, bro. 2 out of 7. Are you serious right now? I'm kind of like one other Stargazer in such a case. Maybe an elemental companion. Nah. Fine. Oh my god, bro. How is that even real? I guess that's a Stargazing action, and now we hope for another Lightshow, obviously. But yeah, I have another Cosmic Keyboard. We might just like be okay here. It was just like playing a Cosmic Keyboard and a Lightshow. That's a possibility for us. If he trades, goes for breakdance, right? Goes for a breakdance. Well, he draws a lot, don't get me wrong. He might just like play a playhouse at some point. Might just like not be ready for it. Cosmic Keyboard and a Lightshow. I guess that's fine. Let's get on the board. Let's get on the board. And let's bob the second Lightshow if that happens for us with the Stargazing, right? We'll have a rewind too for another Lightshow possibility.
Witness true arcane magic.
Deep for treasure, okay. Nice roll with my face. Very nice. Just find another one. How many cards is there? 9, okay. Gotta play something, man. What does it mean? A 1-drop minion? And Glacier Shard, oh my. That's interesting. Okay. Well, in such a case, that is fine. Okay, I need to kill that stuff. Oh my god, bro. No, why? Just why this happens? I needed to kill that guy. Ooh. Well, we have a rewind for another one. That will be one. 5 beams, right? 5 beams, that's 10 damage. Well, we need a top deck of an elemental companion, I would say, to have a potential lethal, right? But that is 8 mana. And we just like have 7 next turn. And if he finds his playhouses, we might just like not be able to do so. So that's the one. Goes face and 0 cares in the world so far. Because he have like a board clear was kind of nice. Okay. Awesome. And asteroids. Well, that is why exactly we needed to kill that guy. For him not to be able to actually get that. Well, we have a potential, right? We have a potential here. He doesn't have a lethal like present on the board. So let's see what he gets in. Okay, let's go. It's 10 damage. So we need a little more. We need like 1 more damage. Oh my. Okay, that is bad. And a playhouse. Well, yeah, that's checkmate, I would say, right? Should be a checkmate for us. That card of a Speaker's Temper actually did the trick. What do we have? Like, is there anything that can save us? Don't believe so. Like, we can have a we could find a Reverberation as a top deck, and probably survive for 1 more turn. But that didn't happen, right? Obviously. It's cards that we got. Kind of like trashed here. Like, is there a way for us to find a lethal from a Molten Rune if we go face with it? We have like only 1 cost spell that can actually do something for us, and that is the most it can do is like probably like 2-3 damage, right? So that is 8, so that is not enough.
How curious.
Other elemental companion just like doesn't solve things. Let's see what Infinitize grants us here. Nothing so far. Nothing so far.
This one's yours.
Okay. Well, if only we had like all of those, a couple of minions at that point, right? If the Oracle didn't kill those. A couple of 3/1s, that is 6 extra damage, and that would be exact lethal for us. Exact lethal for us. Just like, you know, just for a beam to actually target an Oracle. And that's about it.
I will fight with honor.
He had 4 beams, we lost 4 50-50s at that point. 4 50-50s lost. That is like, you know... Oof. Let's see what kind of like paladins that is. I guess that should be a hand buff, right? Weird. Doesn't get a background here. Weird. I'll check it out then. Okay, let's go. By the logo, it is 90% hand buff, right? 90%. But we saw a flat paladin before, which was weird. Imagine this being a Libram. Imagine a world where the Libram is still playing. Primordial Glyph. Fine. What is this choice, man? What is that one? How's it win? Get it for 1. Well, fine. Then at least something else. That is at least something. And that is a Libram. And that is exactly a Libram. Manufacturer for the next one for us, okay? Well, that's pretty decent. Do I want a 2-drop here? I kind of like want a 5-drop next one. Kind of like want a 5-drop next one. Interstellar Star Slicer. Oh my. I once like played a Libram Paladin, and both of the Interstellar Star Slicers were 29s and 30s card in my deck. Yeah. Imagine how hard was it to actually win that one. He plays a point on. Okay. Trust I didn't get him for that guy. I guess he might be scared of a duplicate, so he will probably try to remove 5/5 and efficiently. If that is the case, right? Okay. Let's see if we can find a Supernova, right? If our plan works, we will find a Supernova out there and we'll play it next turn, right? Didn't work out this one, okay. Oh, 3 Stargazing is always nice. Other way will give us something. Fortunately, didn't draw a Supernova. Fortunately so. Those are all the spells from the Supernova that the Supernova can actually get you. A lot of good ones, by the way. Sunset Volley, Trial by Fire, Flame Strike, Firelance Portal. Well, some are kind of like useless, obviously for Spell Mage, but that is fine. You have all minions, for example, a Black Rock and Roll is kind of like useless for us, right? Everything else is kind of like fine. Give a random minion in your hand. Well, it's kind of like usable, right? Because you can get like an elemental from a Geyser. How do I remove that? Oh my god! Okay, found the win. That's a 0 for us. Oh, that's cool. 0 Libram. Oh my, a Libram of face for 0. That's pretty decent. So we play that 100%, right? Who is a Libram Paladin now, bro? I guess we're playing something like a Void Scripture first for us to be able to find... ooh, Spots the Difference is actually decent. Blizzard is decent too. I guess like Spots the Difference is all better. That's for free, you know? Couple of minions for free out there. Stargazing for Malfunction. Oh my, send me up. Gimme. Nah, didn't give me that. Counterspell is decent. Flame these or something. Let's clear the board here. I feel like clearing the board. Have a Reverberation here. Have a Reverberation. The doubling attack Ziliax needs nerf. Let's see. Each time, like Blizzard with each expansion nerfs Ziliax again and again and again and again. They nerf Ziliax. And the only thing that is still not nerfed is kind of like a doubling attack, right? That is like the only thing that they probably didn't touch before. Oh my god. How do you play this card in your deck, bro? What are you doing with your life? How do you play it? Let's do that first. I kind of like want to remove those bubbles if that is possible for us. Not as I wanted, right? Not as I wanted. Well, we can kind of like reverb this city. It's kind of cool. I kind of like really want to a counter spell here. Well, we can clear the board by what we have here, you know. Not like the problem. Let's go for Sport the Difference and a counter spell. Let's try to find a rush. This is okay.
Now that takes me back.
Oh come on, where is my rush? Where is my rush minion?
Good memories.
Where is my rush minion? Oh fine. Let's remove all the stuff from the board. Let's try to control that city. He has a couple of draws left from Librams, right? But I guess if he had those, he would probably use them. That's a main 8, huh? That's a main 8 for 4 mana. Well, that's a huge card. A Mantle Companion for us, kind of like one zone. Well, not really. Manufacturing error, 3 drop, 2 damage here, boom boom. Oh, that's decent, right? Let's go for manufacturing error first. Let's do that. The reverb, I guess, right? He doesn't like have anything except like a holy glow sticks for this guy. Can do a 3 though. No, not really. Let's do that. Let's do that for now. Still want him to struggle to actually buff something, and buff specifically a recruit, right? Well, I guess we could like go for him.
True arcane magic.
Yeah, here you go, man.
The victory.
Here you go, here is your spell. Here's your spell, man. Don't you worry about that stuff, oh my. Oh. That was ambitious, right, Brian? Well, 2 paladins and 2 wins like this. Against like a Libram and against a Flood. I guess we are doomed to find a hand buff now, right? We are doomed to find a hand buff that will annihilate us with huge stats and we will not be able to actually deal with those. Well, our win con at that point will be like to find all the reverberations in the world, but I'm not sure that it can happen for us. Okay, Malfunction. I kind of want to leave a manufacturing error, obviously, and those 3 cards are out. Yeah, druids don't really get on the board this early for us to actually play Malfunction this way. Cosmic Keyboard is awesome, Infinitize is like kind of okay. But I still want like a manufacturing error on turn 4, right? Oh, a spell damage druid? Haven't seen that one in a while. That might be a huge problem, by the way. Well, any druid might be a huge problem for this deck zone. It depends. Depends, right? Let's see what's up. Draws here, okay. Well, I expected, you know, the deck performs kind of like as I expected, though. You can win some matches because you can actually mill an opponent, and that is always awesome. I kind of want a couple of 3-drops. Yeah. Oh my. Scratch that, scratch that. Scratch that. Infinitize is decent. Might just like, remove that. So he cannot like do a hero power here. I guess I do that. So he cannot like hero power plus trade a 1-2 into a 4-2. I kind of like this elemental on the board. It kind of like threatens him, right? That we might go off next turn. And we will. Don't doubt me even a second here. He doesn't like remove it. He will, right? Go with a flow port freeze. Interesting. Interesting. Manufacturer, they will like go for it right now. I kind of want to Stargazing though. Let's do that. Infinitize for us. Malfunction. No, let's do Infinitize here. Here's a Malfunction for us. A Lightshow. Well, Lightshow is decent. Tsunami is decent too, but I guess Lightshow is just like better. We might just like find another elemental companion at some point. Discount everything and just like, play the whole hand and destroy him. If he's not careful enough. But I guess he should be able to find some kind of like board clears from an Oracle here. Spell damage druid should not actually play the deck without any board clears. He has to have like swipes, horizon waves, all that good stuff, right? To actually survive till we have an OAK here. Plus you have a mist. You actually want to copy all of those cards in your hand, with a mist. Couple of 2/5s here. Okay. 4 2/5s. That's interesting. And leaving roots. Oh my, what is this deck though? That's a spell damage, right? Spell damage drawing. Interesting. Interesting. You can do a blizzard. Can draw. Can do a blizzard, we can draw. I think drawing is like kind of like a little better.
Let's think this through.
I really think so, for some reason. Couple of rewinds and a Burndown. Oh my god, that is so bad though. Well, we have decent cards overall. Only one. Let's see what's up. So that doesn't concern me whatsoever. Oh my. Bottomless toy chance for something like this. That is strong. That is strong. Now we actually have to play Blizzard, I guess. And to remove a gold banner. It draws like crazy. All same as we do, right? I want to play a rewind after I play a Lightshow. After I play a Lightshow. Might just like go for it and try to actually hit a 1-2 with a Lightshow here. I do like deal 8 damage here right now for our Lightshow to be a little better. Plus we might actually top deck Elemental Companion, right? That's interesting. That's interesting. The only problem for us is if we do a Blizzard and nothing at all. That's like the only problem. I don't really like that. Let's go. So we snipe that one, okay. Snipe that one. Malfunction for us. I guess that's decent. So let's go with an Infinitize and see what happens here. A Flame Strike or another Malfunction. Let's go with a Flame Strike and kind of like curious what he has left in his hand. Might be some kind of like more minions. Not sure. Might just like need to actually destroy those. But it's not a lot of damage, but he is pretty much at full health, so. And we are not on the board. And we have like a huge hand here. Huge hand. Maybe that is actually a problem when I played, you know, when I played a mage, all of those supernova mages and all that good stuff. The whole problem for me was to like a huge hand that you have to actually get rid of. I guess Infinitize is just like too ambitious. I guess Infinitize is just like too ambitious. You have to erase it from your deck. It gives you a flexibility, but it's just like too much. It gives you a flexibility, but it's not like what you want. You can get a rewind and see what happens here. Elemental companion for us. Well, if we miss. Well, I guess there is no way in a world where I remove like an Incendious. We have to find like a Reverberation from somewhere. I'm not sure where, so let's go. Let's go. Pretty nice snipes. Can draw 3 cards this way. Not sure.
Well played.
I will play, bro.
This one's yours.
Well played. Well, I guess we try. It feels like we need some adjustments to this deck. I think our Infinitize is kind of like too ambitious so far. Where's it? I think an Infinitize is kind of like ambitious so far. We have to remove that stuff. I think something like a Burndown with a huge deck like this, with a Supernova, it's probably something that you don't really want. I kind of like want to play a Burndown early enough for me to have a lot of potentially cards that I kind of like want to play and can play, right? Which is extremely important so far. Extremely important note for you to actually to be able to play those cards. And if you have like a manufacturing error, there's kind of like one stuff, right? But if you have a Supernova and draw it early, just like 100% erasal from hand, plus like, you know, I think we kind of like have a lot of arcane spells. Maybe a Rewind is too ambitious again. We need to like do a Stargazing into Malfunction or a Lightshow and just like remove a couple of Rewinds and remove Infinitize and remove a couple of Burndowns, with a Supernova to be actually drawn from a manufacturing error. And I would probably add something like a couple of spots different, just like to try things out. I'm not sure if that is like the best you could do so far, but that might be the case. And overall, it feels like we need something else. It feels like we need something like a Rising Waves here, maybe a Tide. I've seen a lot of spell mages actually run tide pools. I excluded those from our hand, but maybe that is the case. Maybe there is a couple of tide pools and maybe a Rising Waves or like another Flame Geyser so far. I think this deck can be made specifically extremely strong, but it can do some stuff. It can do damage. It can do, you know, a lot of things. Maybe even like, you know, if I was playing before, like Infinitize was kind of like a signature of my spell mage deck, maybe I would just like play for the sake of having fun out there with an Infinitize, like, you know. But still, like this deck, it's kind of like solid by itself. I think I like, you know, need Skyla is good with Supernova. Well, that is a spell mage. Like the whole idea of the deck is not like actually playing any minions, because there are like malfunctions that benefits from you not having any minions in your deck. There's a spot of difference, and there's manufacturing there for you to not have minions specifically in your deck to get like extra bonuses here, right? So yeah, chat. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check me on Twitch and check me on YouTube. Click that follow button everywhere. Make sure to check a join button on it on YouTube. Make sure to check a subscription button on it, which any coin helps, guys. You guys are awesome. For whoever actually supports this streamer, supports this, you know, content that is actually produced out there. But for now, that is it for Spell Mage.